Welcome back to Japan, where it's time for a little bit more of the BAND-MAID. As you guys might know, if you've been checking out these BAND-MAID videos and the baby metal videos, basically what I'm trying to do is been trying to get to hear more of their music, because I want to build up an idea of what my favourite songs by them are, and then we can have a good discussion about that and see if it compares to what you guys think, and just get a general bit of fun seeing what our personal preferences are. So anyway, as I was saying, with BAND-MAID are a band who basically I've completely listened to only through the songs I've heard with you guys. I haven't heard anything else otherwise. And interesting enough, I was even in a shop the other day. I was in a secondhand CD shop here, and I saw a BAND-MAID CD for like just a few hundred yen, and I thought I should buy it, but then I didn't buy it. And the reason I didn't buy it is because I thought I will binge listen from this point, and it will ruin getting to do it through the channel. So really holding off for you guys here. But anyway, today I'm going to be checking out a song called Domination. This is a song that's been quite popular. A few people have mentioned it in the comments, and it's got a lot of views online. Interesting to know where this one goes. As I've said before, I've really enjoyed them as a band. I've heard so many songs by them now. It must be up to this must be like 14th or 15th song I've heard by them, and I've not heard a single one that I disliked. In fact, this is the problem: is they've now set the bar so high for themselves that, as I said in my last video, I reviewed the song YOLO, and I remember saying the problem I've got here is that it was a really good song, which, by my opinion of them, is just not good enough. I now expect when I hear them, I'm looking for like absolutely amazing, because that's the sort of songs that they have delivered. And I'm one of those people. My YouTube channel isn't about coming on here and kissing ass and just telling everyone that everything's brilliant so that you guys think I'm worth giving lots of subscribes to. Although you can subscribe to me, please. I like to be honest and like to start the discussion. And so here we go. Fingers crossed. Will I like this one? Will this be one of my favorites, or will it just be one of those ones where I go, really good song, you should do better?
Open your eyes. 手の中を踊れ Shake your body down, shake your body down, shake your body. Oh, 想像さえも超えるほどまだ感じたいよ。見せてみてよ。広がる世界に知らない世界に先行せよ。You say no 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 なんていざちょ I wanna live in that 誰と噛んだよ。だから keep running もっと keep running ほら
Oh, I like that little guitar bit there. Yeah, that little bit at the end of the chorus just makes it. Plus, this little weird board game Soviet style video is really cool, actually. I love the visuals. Simple, but it works. I know sometimes I complain about how double kicks are done, but this is a really good example of using it properly. Like little bursts, very rhythmic, in my opinion. I just think this is much better like this. Gives a lot of impact without becoming a dirge. Was that Trump? That looked like Trump. I need to be true to myself. Don't let me down. You say no, 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 that is not true. I wanna believe in that. I never can. I know that gotta keep running. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of glad because I was a little bit. I was a bit sad when I had a bit of a lukewarm reaction to the song YOLO recently. But like I said, I didn't dislike it. I just didn't think it was really one of their best. This one definitely is, in my opinion, one of their best. I am slightly swayed. I'll talk about the video first of all, as I often do. I was slightly swayed, but I really like the way the video was directed. Very simple. The idea of having them all in a sort of a circle arrangement as well is nice because you can have lots of movement with the camera. So it felt like a really engaging video. I do also kind of like that sort of stereotypical old Soviet style art. I think you can do lots of really interesting things with that, and plus it's really bold and impactful. Plus lots of little visual things like them playing the games. I now know that it takes 10 hours and 10 minutes to fly from Japan to Hollywood, apparently. I learned a lot from this video, and the little sort of storyline running underneath of how a band can go from Japan to Hollywood and take over the world, and the imagery they used for that. It was just really fun video. The song sort of did as often is the case, I've said this about BAND-MAID a lot of times, is their music's fantastic, but they know what they do, and they usually stick to a certain formula. It did stick to that BAND-MAID formula, but I think this was an example of where it worked really well. The solo was nice and punchy and helped. The chorus was really good. I really liked the chorus on this. And like I say, that little guitar bit where it goes slightly off kilter, that really adds a lot to it. Because in the hands of a lot of other lesser bands, they wouldn't have put that in. They would have just straight run that last chord through. But doing that little da-na-na-na bit, to me, added a huge amount to the overall sound of the song. It added a lot to the mood as well. When it started, that initial riff, I thought this is going a bit AC/DC. It's like this sort of stabs a da-da-da-da-da. I thought we're going to go a bit back in black here. But they developed that nicely, but they kept that sort of stabby thing in the verses. So there was punch to it, but when it wanted to rock, it rocked along really well. There isn't really a huge amount to say about that, except for that. So again, there's usually not much to say about the better ones. The better a song is, the less there is to say about it, where if you're being critical, you tend to get a longer video. That was a really likable one. Like I say, the video swayed me maybe a bit because I really enjoyed the way the video was done. And another thing I mentioned this a bit with the Don't You Tell Me videos, I like the sort of the videos where you can see they're enjoying themselves. And to an extent, I think they were enjoying themselves there. I thought it was kind of fun as well when they had the guitar solo being performed on the table while the others just sort of passively sit around, playing the game and continuing and just, not worried about it. There was just sort of a funness to all of that. There was a great chorus, there was a great song in it. That's one of those ones where I can imagine really singing along if you saw it live. And I know a lot of people are going to recommend that I watch it live now. Maybe. Anyway, as usual, I'm glad we're back on track. That was a much better song, and that definitely is in strong contention for coming up on my top 5 list at the moment. But for now, do all the usual YouTube stuff that you don't need to listen to me tell you, because you can already see all the buttons around your screen, what they do, like subscribing and watching other videos and blah, 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 blah. For now, from Japan, ciao, ciao.